opposed to changing anything. However, it's not a problem just in Sac County. It's a nationwide problem with volunteers.
Right.
And
people don't work in your small town.
Right.
It's
you know, even if you do get people in small towns, they're working out of town, so they're not able to cover the day.
Of our 5 EMTs, I'm the only one that doesn't work out of town.
Right.
So.
And you know, 15 years ago, everybody worked in town, and it was.
Sac County is 8144.
Another thing, you could buy things in town. When I was on the ambulance squad for a long time, I couldn't leave town. You know, you have to be right in town for the call. So you have Mondays, what happened to be my call Monday, all through the night and everything.
Oh, it's taxing on people. And
even you don't get a call, you don't get a penny, but you're sitting home, you can't.
Yeah.
That's right, can't go to the
And
we do have the option now. You know, when we go out, we have SAC cover, but you're talking, like we said, the majority of calls go to Storm Lake because it's much closer. And we're 22 miles away from. You know, that's that golden minute. Those first 5 minutes sometimes.
And it's an issue nationwide. It's not.
You know, the restocking thing, I mean, that's very simple to take care of. You call, and in some fashion, we're going to take care of that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's,
and we do.
If we need to drive over, we're going to drive over. I mean, that just needs to be fixed.
But like one of our biggest was the financial, because well, a few years we ended up buying all new pages for ourselves. Our squad picked that up. We bought 10 new pagers, and that was close to $6,000–7,000.
How long ago was that? I don't know if you remember.
Oh, about
2 years.
Probably longer than that.
It was longer than that.
Probably about 5 years ago.
It's
But
been that long.
you know, they said they didn't have the money, so we had to come up with that ourselves.
And that was probably at a point when the county finance thing was pretty tough. And so that would be, you know, I hate to see citizens and volunteers have to buy equipment. I mean, that's just not acceptable.
Another idea was brought up last night that we go on our own completely. You know, go through the fire department and own our own ambulance. And we're looking at all different options right now.
The fire department is not first responders, so
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah. But you know, and we know it takes a lot of work to do all the paperwork, and it's that'd be an issue we'd have to look
And the
through.
paperwork's got much more difficult lately too, so, you know.
But people in that part of the county, through their taxes, I mean, they're paying just as much in Shaler as I am in Lakeview, and you should get your fair share of the ambulance money, I think. I really admire, I have a friend in Oldham, but I really admire the volunteer system, and I know it's...
And the finalists are working real hard. We're fighting to keep this afloat and to get new members, so...
I think we will, because they don't want to, like, you know, the other day, well, a few weeks ago we had a call, we didn't have an EMT, we had to wait for SAC, and that's a half hour. And it's not SAC's fault, but it's just, you know, how far
it depends on the call too, because probably 90-some% of our calls are calls where they may need a transfer or whatever, but it's that 5% where you have a heart attack or a stroke or something that they need us immediately, you know, so.
I guess go ahead and have your meeting, and I'm certainly open to discuss.
Yeah, we definitely would like a representative there from the supervisor.
Well, I'll try to be there.
So,
Yes,
very much
we have
appreciated.
some night meeting.
We're still trying to get this all in motion and, you know, get everybody involved and get them to this town meeting, tell them how urgent this is. So.
See, originally, Holy Boat and Shaler were not going to have an ambulance. It was going to be set up in Saxon in Lakeview. And then Holy Boat, we had a guy by the name of Mike Scott said, well, I'll buy an ambulance, we'll get there to get the volunteers going. And then Shaler got an old
Harry Whitney is the one that
old Pontiac.
Yeah, Harry got the ball rolling big time.
Station wagon.
Was an antique at that time, I think. And that was Shaler's end. And they
That one still
Tom decided to have volunteers and get going.
You're just as important as Shaler as we are sitting here in the city of Saxon.
Well, we would like your support, and when we get the ball rolling in this town meeting, we'd like to have the whole town turn out if we could. But we'd like to...
If we get the whole town to turn out, then we won't have any trouble getting volunteers.
Well, you've got the people who've got young kids and can't leave because one parent's got to be with the kids. You've got the elderly who can't physically do it anymore, can't mentally or physically do it anymore. And so that kind of leaves a few of us middle-aged and, to cover. And so we do have a problem, but we're trying to address it, and we want total involvement with it. So we would appreciate you coming and having a representative there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kayla, thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Thanks, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
We got the claims. I'll make a motion to pay the claims.
I'll second the motion.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve pay the claims. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
There's some drainage claims.
Drainage repair.
There's also some drainage claims, I think.
Oh, yeah, there's.
Yeah, I have to sign that.
We have a repair on Drainage District number 28, Section 16, Sac Township. There's a blowout over the tile main. Estimated cost of $400 on that to make that repair.
28 or 29?
For Section 16,
No, DD's.
DD 28.
Some list of all them. Who's listed?
Reported by Kevin Constable, contractor Marty Mile.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve proposed tile repair on district number 88, section 16. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Jim, did you hear anything from the architect or the contractor on the interview rooms?
I got a call from the contractor a couple of weeks ago, wondered about why nothing's being done.
We paid him for the work on the steps.
We paid him for that outside, for that additional work. And he wanted to know about the additional work being done in the interview rooms. And I contacted the architect.
That's their reason.
And he admitted to that it was theirs, and he needed to get a hold of the contractor. That's as far as I know.
So it's in the architect.
Between the architect and the contractor.
You know those windows up in the gable, those half, those new?
No, they're kind of,
So we haven't paid final payment.
no. I misspoke when I said that they do.
Well, I looked at it Sunday on the way, I went to graduation at SAC, I showed Nancy windows. Then it looked kind of